Hi and welcome to AFTV. I've got Dan Potts with me. We've just lost to United at Old Trafford 3-2. Dan, where should we start? Let's start with the manager, because I know you speak about the manager quite a lot and regularly. Let's start with, how was he for you today? Did he get a lot of the decisions right with who he started and who he brought on and the tactics today?
So I saw a team that come out and worked very hard.
Yeah.
I saw a team that showed high press for the first time in a long time, from minute one till pretty much, apart from glimpses in throughout the 90 minutes, I think they were all working very hard out there today. So I can't slate the work rate of the team. In terms of the team selection, I was quite surprised with a couple of positions. I didn't really expect El Neni to come back in after playing one was his last game against Leeds. And then, of course, I didn't expect to see the situation with Martin Ødegaard in the side. I didn't think he did enough against Newcastle for me. I think the best Arsenal we've seen this season is when Lacazette and Aubameyang play together, because stuff sticks to Laca. It doesn't stick to Aubameyang. And I think it proved today why he got that wrong, in my opinion. And I think what I've done now is, when I'm summing up this team now, Cecil, I look at it and I think what the board and owners have gone with is a young manager, a young board, and a young team. So what comes with that is naivety and mistakes. And today sums that up for me. I would have played Kieran Tierney today ahead of Nuno Tavares, and I made that quite clear a couple of times, and people were sort of slating me for that and saying, no, Nuno's been great. And I can't deny the fact that he has been great. Yeah.
Did he have a good game? Do you think he had a good game today?
Well, I think he was good. The second goal, though, is in no man's land. Kieran Tierney doesn't do that, does he? So it kind of proved again that against Liverpool it was wrong to start him, and against Manchester United it was wrong to start him. So against that experience, mentality is massively key. And I think today there was a lot of naivety shown. Now, one player I wanted to kind of pick up today was Martin Ødegaard. I kind of, before in the build-up said about him starting, and I wasn't too happy about seeing him. I don't think he links up play well with Aubameyang, and I'll come on to him in a minute. But when I look at what Martin Ødegaard is bringing to this side, today is something I really wanted to see him prove me wrong. And he got in the box and he scored. And then straight away he goes down to their box and does that. And I think, come on, man, you could have just had the perfect opportunity to shut me and other fans up that have been questioning what you do, by proving that was one of the best goals he's scored in open play. Fantastic pass from Partey. Gabriel Martinelli, who I thought was our best player. Brilliant pass to pick him out, and a great first-time finish. And I think that's what I want to see. The mentality there was like, okay, we've come back into this game. And then he goes and does that, Cecil. And I'm like, that was obviously a penalty. I don't understand why the ref didn't give it straight away. For me, that was obvious. He didn't touch the ball. Why is he going in like that? That shows naivety. That shows, people keep telling me Martin Ødegaard's young. You've got to remember Martin Ødegaard's young. I think he proved it today. He's definitely young.
Do you think we're being a bit harsh, though? Because he did score a good goal, like you said there. Do you think we're being harsh on him, or do you think that penalty really did cost us today completely?
That decision lost us the game. So I don't think we would have won the game today. I don't think we were clinical enough in front of goal, which leads me nicely on to Aubameyang. But I think that did cost us the goal. That's cost us the game, 100%. Aubameyang today works hard. I'd say that. He does. He runs around. He works hard. My problem with that is sometimes that isn't enough. Now, when you work hard and you show that you give a damn about this football club, I like seeing that. That's always why I quite liked the work rate of players that have now left, like Iwobi and Danny Welbeck. Never good enough, but they tried hard. They give their all, So that's why people say, but he works hard. But sometimes there needs to be more than that. And let's not forget, this guy's on 250 to 350k a week. So his job's to score goals. Now, I know he was offside, but how do you miss that chance? That's 2 now in a row. Poor game against Watford with a penalty miss. Didn't turn up at Anfield. This guy needs to be dropped now. I'm sorry. I don't know what Lacazette has done wrong to not be deserving to start in this game ahead of Aubameyang. And when I see Eddie and Nketiah coming on after rejecting a contract at the end, and Pepe still on the bench, that's worrying, not just for Pepe, but for us, when we've got to bring somebody who doesn't want to be there to try and score a goal.
Do you think? Are you not worried in the fact that Arteta's not looking like he's going to drop Aubameyang, regardless of his performances? He still plays majority of the matches. He's been given a captaincy armband as well. We're not looking like we're going to see him not continue to start. Like I actually expect him to be in the squad for Everton as well on Monday.
I think there's two things for that. First of all, I don't understand the consistency. Because if Pepe's done that against Watford 3 weeks ago, he's not playing. But 3 weeks later, we're still here 90 minutes for Aubameyang. Then when I look at the situation... Oh, no, they did come off, didn't he? My bad. Last few minutes, though. But then I look at the situation with Aubameyang of why he has been putting him on. And it's because normally he does score goals. Tap-ins, might not do much for the game. But we're not seeing that of late. And when Aubameyang misses sitters and people talk about it. Do you know he's always missed sitters? Yeah? He missed sitters for Dortmund. Yeah. He missed a sitter in Stamford Bridge, an open goal once. So when he misses one against Newcastle and today against Man United, nothing's new. What used to happen was he used to put 30 in a season for us, so no one cared that he missed sitters. He's not doing that at the moment. He deserves to be dropped now because the performances have been below par. And when you've got nobody on the bench, I can understand why Aubameyang's been given 90 minutes or he's been playing a lot. We've got Lacazette, we've got Pepe. What's Balogun? I mean, Balogun's been banging them in on the under-23 level, and we're still playing Nketiah in front of him. Like, loan him out, man, if we're not going to play him. Do you know what I mean? This is a ridiculous decision to keep him. So there is some problems there. But I will go back to it. I thought Martinelli was class today. I think the tenacity this guy shows, the mentality is there. This kid looks like the real deal, and he looked to me as if when he was given that chance, nothing was really happening for him because it was either 5 or 10 minutes that he was getting the chance for, which is not long enough, or when he was given the chance, it was against Leeds or Wimbledon when there was a B team or C team around him, right? So when you see him playing like today, it proves he's good enough. He's definitely ready. So it's none of this, Arteta, he's not ready. Arteta, I don't think he's ready. He's coming back from injury. He's ready. That kid was quality today. The amount of running I saw off the ball, the chasing down, the press, the unbelievable amount of link-up play that he was trying to get involved in. And the times that I saw him not the favourite for the ball, he was winning it. Because it was right up there. And that's what I want to see with the mentality of these players. I think Kieran Tierney, although I thought Tavares was okay today, Kieran Tierney is definitely not going to be long before he's back in this side because you're seeing stuff from Nuno Tavares which proves why he's the backup, not the first teamer. So, and that's fine because you need both positions. That cover needs to be across the whole of our squad. I hate it when people say, what we're going to do with Tavares or Tierney now. I want that in every position.
Yeah, agreed.
Do you know what I mean? When we're in the Invincibles year, we didn't go, Clichy better go. He's not going to get in front of Carl. And Ray Parler and Edu, they better go. And Kanu and Wiltor, they ain't going to get in. We needed them all. So we need a squad. Our problem at the moment, we've only got about 15 players. And the ones that are coming on, for me, I mean, I don't look at long-term for Eddie Nketiah, but what's he coming on for? He's just rejected a car.
Were you surprised? Yeah, I was going to say, because I was very surprised seeing him come on as well.
Stunned, mate. Stunned to see him come on. Understand that you want to try and go forward with it, but when Pepe is on the bench as an option, who scored more goals in the last 2 seasons, Pepe or Eddie?
Yeah, Pepe. I think we can kind of see that Arteta's made his decision over Pepe thus far. I want to quickly kind of finish off. You spoke about Lacazette and Aubameyang there. You spoke about Tierney. If Lacazette and Aubameyang both started today up top of what we've seen in the past, and we saw Kieran Tierney start over Tavares, is it a different result today?
The reason I'm going to say yes is because Kieran Tierney doesn't make the mistake Tavares does for the second goal, and Lacazette doesn't make the mistake that Ødegaard gives away for the penalty. So we might not have won the game, but we certainly would have come away with something, I believe. And I think those individual errors from those two players, who Tierney and Lacazette would have replaced the head of, I think has cost us, mate. So I believe personally that was what has let us down. Some naivety from two players that are still young in this side. And if that's the way we're going forward, expect more results like this because this is the young side that we're going to have to get behind now and try and support.